Okay, ready? One of the questions that I hope I get asked at least one point in my life before I die is, what did you do in high school and why did you enjoy it? The reason is, most people usually suck at their high school job, or at least they come to resent it. And to sum up that point, they'll usually tell some kind of story that, was horrible. Let me tell you a story. My senior year of high school, me and my friends were involved with all sorts of different graduation parties. It's Las Vegas, what do you suspect? And one night, me, my best friend McKay, and myself were getting a ride home with our friend Caitlin. And we get to my house and I figured, I should probably pay Caitlin something to cover for her troubles. But the thing is that I don't pay with money because I'm not a cheapskate. I pay with product. Let me explain. I decide to go into my house and I go to my fridge where I keep my product that I sell for a specific price per a specific quantity, and I bring it out to the car and I give an ounce of it to Kaylin, an ounce of it to McKay. The next night, I see Kaylin at another party. I'm like, hey Kaylin, did you like it? And she was like, oh my gosh, Michael! And she did that thing where girls put their arms on your chest, and then she was like, that was some of the best beef jerky I've ever had! Now before you call the cops, let me explain. In high school, I was a beef jerky dealer. Not a salesperson, a dealer. And today I am going to be telling you why I became a beef jerky dealer, why I came to believe that such a job could be lucrative, and how I came to love it in the process. You see, jobs in Las Vegas are weird for youth. You either wind up working at some kind of fast food joint, running dollars between law firms, or if you're 18 years and older, becoming a stripper if you're that desperate. And I had no intention of doing either three of those things. I wanted to do something that was unique. I wanted to do something that was independent, but I didn't have to report to anyone for, if you know what I mean. So I decided to live a dream that my brother Paul had lived in high school. He was a jerky dealer as well, and he made some pretty good money off of it. And as the old saying goes, sometimes if you want to live your dream, you gotta wake up from it. And so I did exactly that. I broke out the old dehydrator, dusted off the family cookbook, and on the first day of my second semester of freshman year of high school, I went into high school with $10 worth of homemade beef jerky, and I sold the first $5 worth of it at seminary to my best friend McKay. It started from there. And I still had some doubts. I wondered to myself, could such a business be lucrative? Did I really believe that such a venture could turn a profit? Oh yeah, and let me tell you why. As I started selling beef jerky among people in high school, you see, word started to spread, and soon enough, it became a drug deal. That was the joke of it. It was hilarious. It's like, hey Mike, yeah, what's up? I got $3. How much can I get for $3? I can give you 2 ounces, man. All right, here's the money. All right, here you go, 2 ounces, man. It worked perfectly. It was exactly like that. Some people were all like, hey Mike, if I bring $10 to you tomorrow, how much jerky does that give me? Well, that gives you 6.6 ounces. Okay. You bring the goods? Yeah, as long as you bring the money. And it worked out perfectly. And what was even better is that soon enough the high school staff got involved, teachers got involved. Guys who grew up during the 70s brought their vernacular into it. It's like, hey Mike, how's it going, Mr. Friel? You got my nickel bag? Yeah, I got your nickel bag right here, 3.3 ounces. And he hands me the $5 and we called it good. Mr. Friel bought $5 worth of me for every week for the rest of my high school career. It was incredible. And I never got asked why I did it. Well, I shouldn't say that, I love to do it. I never got asked if I was allowed to do it. You want to know why? Because no one ever approached me and said, hey, you're not allowed to do this. So I kept going. Don't know to this day if I had a legal right to do any such thing. So, yeah, I came to love doing this. More than less just because I was putting change in my pocket, doing something that was ridiculous. I started to actually get a name for myself at the same time. By the end of my senior year, people would mimic me by saying, hey, you want to buy some jerky? And while I'm not going to lie, there was a bit of a mocking tone to it. It was still fun because at the end of the day, I was getting their money. You see, Gandhi was known for saying that to a hungry man, food is God, and I was the street prophet, turning prophet. And by the end of my high school years, I had made $4,000 dues selling beef jerky. And not only that, I had got street cred as well. I could talk to jocks, I could talk to nerds, I could talk to that one kid who was really quiet in the back, and I could make them all buy jerky from me, and soon enough, they knew me as the beef jerky man. And not only that, I became someone who wasn't the stigma of the high school I went to. When I went on my mission, I was talking to another guy who went to high school in Las Vegas, and I told him, yeah, I'm from that particular high school, you know, the one on the rich side of town with all the rich white kids. He was like, yeah, but you were making money. You were taking their money, man. And I was like, you know what? I was taking the rich white kids' money. I had a name, man. So, I guess if there's one thing that I could summarize by telling you this whole crazy thing, is that if you ever have a crazy idea, if you ever want to do something absurd, go ahead and do it. Because if it gets you a pretty girl putting her arms up on your chest telling you how much she loved what you do, then I would say it is damn well worth it.